Well, there is a new phase heading up the Art Smith Aviation Academy in Cold Lake. Fraser Snowden caught up with the principal at a school open house this week and has the story.
You notice there's lots of new faces up here.
In his second day on the job, Chris Vining is addressing teachers and parents at the Arts Aviation Academy. The transition will put the former principal of Cold Lake Outreach School in charge of more than 200 students. A big change, but he's looking forward to the challenge.
These opportunities for us as administrators sometimes only come along, once every 10, 15, 20 years. These don't always open up. So when an opportunity like Art Smith came along with Mr. Young retiring, I decided that now was a good time.
The school takes kids from kindergarten to grade 8. The curriculum will be just like any school, but incorporates aviation studies. Jem Wichapin has 2 children enrolled in the school and is happy with Vining at the helm.
Having a new principal at Art Smith, especially Chris Vining, is going to be a wonderful change for the school. He's worked with Northern Lights before, so he has a knowledge of what to do and what to expect.
Holly Sutherland has been teaching at Art Smith for 4 years and believes it's important to have a principal that is in tune with the community.
He worked closely with Ron towards the end of the year and met all of us and made a point of being here throughout the summer and has worked really hard to get all the staff up to speed with some of the changes that are coming in.
Vining, who is also a Cold Lake City Councillor, believes his experience working with the city and the outreach school will make for a natural transition.
Is that basically outreach is an alternative school, it's an alternative program, and Art Smith as an alternative program for Northern Lights School Division kind of falls in the same mandate. So you're always looking for those ways to stand out and be unique.
In Cold Lake, Fraser Snowden, Newcap News.
Well, the Vic Juba Community Theatre has added several new upgrades, including new handrails that will make it much more accessible.
Some people came to us and said, I'm worried about coming into your theatre. I may fall. I have nothing to hold on to otherwise.
The handrails are a result of 6 years of research and development and are designed to provide support without obstructing the view of the stage. Now, these sturdy iron rails came with a $10,000 price tag that was completely paid for by community donations.
We certainly want to get the message out to the people, particularly those who have a mobility issue, who can't get along too well, and they need something to hang on to. And we hope that now they can come and feel comfortable coming to the theatre.
Relaxed. Along with the new handrails, installed a new stage floor and an updated sound system. Harvest has been going on for a few weeks, but the weather has provided road bumps in the southern region. But in this week's Ag Report, Graham McCann takes a look at the reasons to stay positive on the fields at this time of year.
At this time last year, Saskatchewan farmers saw dry conditions and temperatures were in the high 20s. A different story this time, as August and September have seen cooler conditions and much more moisture.
We've received a lot of rain in the last couple of weeks. Around Moose Jaw, Swift Current areas, we got anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of rain again.
Southern Saskatchewan and Alberta saw the worst of these conditions. Now farmers have to play the waiting game, especially when dealing with machinery when the ground is too wet. And it's not just equipment that farmers are worried about.
So we run into issues with lodging and sprouting and bleaching and crop quality. So that is a concern in some of these southern areas as well.
However, the forecast looks positive. The hope is that farmers can get back out to the field no later than the end of this weekend. But because it is only early September, there isn't any need to panic. It's still early enough to have a late start.
We have harvested end of October before. We have harvested well into November before. So hopefully it doesn't come to that this year, but there's still plenty of time left. Some crops, dry down quicker than others. And of course, it all depends how much sunshine we're getting, how many windy days, and that sort of thing.
Even with the setbacks, 2014's harvest is still well within the last 5 years' average. Graham McCann, Newcap News.